Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel at Carog765, the place where classic machines come alive through stories, sound, and pure automotive passion. If you love vintage cars and rare trucks that carry real history, you are absolutely in the right place. Today we are going to talk about something very special, something that does not get enough spotlight even among classic vehicle lovers. So before we dive deep, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and stay connected with at Carog765 for more rare and legendary automobiles. Today's star is the 1946 Hudson Pickup, a truck that came from a time when America was rebuilding itself after World War II. This pickup is not just a vehicle, it is a symbol of strength, simplicity, and honest engineering. When you look at the 1946 Hudson Pickup, you immediately feel that solid old-school character. This was a time when trucks were built to work hard, last long, and serve farms, factories, and families without any complaints. Hudson as a company already had a strong reputation before the war. Known officially as the Hudson Motor Car Company, it was respected for innovation, durability, and smooth engines. While Hudson was more famous for its passenger cars, especially later models like the Hornet, the pickup trucks they produced were equally impressive and deeply underrated. The 1946 Hudson Pickup arrived when production restarted after wartime restrictions, making it one of the first post-war work trucks on American roads. Design-wise, the 1946 Hudson Pickup carries that classic pre-war influence with post-war confidence. The front grille is bold yet simple, with strong horizontal lines that give the truck a wide and confident stance. The round headlights sit proudly on the fenders, giving it a friendly but hard-working face. The hood is long and slightly curved, reflecting the heavy steel construction that was common in that era. Everything about this truck feels honest, like nothing is fake or overstyled. The body of the 1946 Hudson Pickup was all steel, which made it heavier than many modern trucks, but also far more durable. This was a truck designed to survive rough roads, heavy loads, and long working hours. The bed at the back was spacious enough for farm supplies, tools, or construction materials. Whether it was used on a farm, at a small business, or by local delivery services, this truck earned its keep every single day. Inside the cabin, simplicity ruled. The interior of the 1946 Hudson Pickup was basic but practical. You would find a metal dashboard, large easy-to-read gauges, and simple switches. Comfort was not the main goal here, functionality was. The bench seat could usually fit 2 or 3 people, depending on configuration, and was often covered in vinyl or cloth that could handle dirt and wear. This was a cabin where work boots were welcome, and luxury was not required. Under the hood, the 1946 Hudson Pickup typically came with a reliable inline-six cylinder engine. Hudson was well known for its smooth and dependable engines, and this truck was no exception. The engine was not about speed or racing performance, but about torque and reliability. It delivered enough power to haul loads, climb hills, and keep going day after day without drama. Paired with a manual transmission, driving this pickup felt mechanical and connected, giving the driver full control. One of the most beautiful things about the 1946 Hudson Pickup is how it represents an era when vehicles were built with purpose. There were no computers, no screens, no sensors. Just steel, gears, fuel, and fire. Every sound, every vibration, every movement reminded the driver that this machine was alive. For many classic truck enthusiasts, this raw driving experience is what makes old pickups so special. Historically, the timing of this truck is very important. After World War II, factories shifted back to civilian production. Materials were still limited, and manufacturers focused on practicality. The 1946 Hudson Pickup reflects that mindset perfectly. It was not flashy, but it was dependable. It helped America move forward, literally and economically, by supporting agriculture, small businesses, and infrastructure rebuilding. Today, finding a 1946 Hudson Pickup is not easy. These trucks were workhorses, and many of them were used until they simply could not be repaired anymore. That makes surviving examples rare and valuable, especially in good condition or fully restored form. Collectors appreciate them not just for their looks, but for their story. Owning one feels like owning a piece of American industrial history. Restored models often keep their original charm, with period-correct paint colors, original-style wheels, and authentic interiors. Some owners choose tasteful upgrades like better brakes or electrical systems, but many prefer to keep things as original as possible. When you see a restored 1946 Hudson Pickup at a car show, it always attracts attention because it stands out among more common classic trucks. Driving a 1946 Hudson Pickup today is a completely different experience compared to modern vehicles. Steering requires effort, braking needs planning, and acceleration is slow but steady. Yet this is exactly what makes it enjoyable. You are not rushing anywhere. You are cruising, listening to the engine, feeling the road, and enjoying the journey. It reminds us that driving was once an experience, not just a routine. For classic truck lovers, the 1946 Hudson Pickup offers something unique. It is not as common as Ford or Chevrolet trucks from the same era, which makes it even more special. It shows that Hudson was serious about quality, even in their commercial vehicles. This truck may not have been produced in huge numbers, but it left a strong impression on those who used it. From an appreciation point of view, the value of the 1946 Hudson Pickup has been slowly rising. As collectors look for rarer classics, Hudson trucks are gaining more respect. Their solid construction, historical importance, and unique design make them a smart choice for enthusiasts who want something different from the mainstream classics. Another reason to love this truck is its honesty. There is nothing pretending here. What you see is what you get. Every dent, every scratch tells a story. Whether it is a farm truck restored to perfection or a survivor with original paint, the 1946 Hudson Pickup carries soul. Modern trucks may have power and technology, but they often lack this kind of character. The sound of the inline-six engine, the mechanical feel of the gearbox, and the heavy steel body all come together to create a driving experience that connects generations. Older viewers may remember trucks like this from childhood stories, while younger enthusiasts discover a whole new world of classic utility vehicles. At car shows, vintage pickups like the 1946 Hudson often spark long conversations. People ask questions, share memories, and appreciate the craftsmanship. This truck becomes more than metal, it becomes a storyteller. It reminds us of a time when life was simpler, but work was harder, and machines were built to match that reality. As we reach the end of today's story, one thing becomes very clear. The 1946 Hudson Pickup deserves more recognition. It is a true classic that represents strength, reliability, and post-war determination. It may not be flashy, but it is deeply respected by those who understand classic vehicles. If you enjoyed this deep appreciation of the 1946 Hudson Pickup, make sure you subscribe to @Carrog765. Like the video, and share it with fellow classic car lovers. Your support helps the channel grow and allows us to keep bringing rare and legendary machines to life. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video with another timeless automotive legend.